Economists don't talk about religion or society or anything about how to trade in a market. And theologians act as if religion's all about religion. And heaven and sex and debt is left out.
Why is that? Because if religious leaders are interested in social justice, as Jesus was, then it turns out you're going to have to talk a little bit about economics.
Well, I think part of the reason is when they translated the Bible into English, German, and the vernacular, they didn't know what many of the words meant, and so they didn't understand that most of the Bible was redacted by the returnees from the Babylonian captivity. People who came back from Babylon, and what they brought back from Babylon was this concept of a debt cancellation, under arum, a clean slate. And the Hebrew word was dror. And in the Bible, you'll have the words for the clean slate for the Jubilee year of Leviticus 25. They didn't realize that when the word gospel was said, the good news was there's going to be a debt cancellation. They didn't realize that the 10 Commandments were very largely about debt, that one shall not covet the neighbor's wife. That means you don't make a loan to the guy so that he has to pledge his wife as a debt slave to her so that you can have your way with her.
But ordinarily that gets just translated as adultery.
Yes, adultery, but they didn't get that the vehicle for all of this was debt, that thou shalt not take the Lord's name in vain. I mean, if you're a creditor, you can't swear that so-and-so owes you the money, and he didn't. That all of this had to do with the great destabilizing factor in society in the first millennium BC, which was debts beyond the ability to be paid, leading to bondage of the debtor and ultimately to forfeiture of the land to wealthy people who were beginning to group the lands all together. And as Isaiah said, plot to plot and house to house until there are no more people left in the land.